Just before we started filming, Eric lost a couple of teeth.
Well, we'd gone to a Blue Jays game one night, the Toronto Blue Jays, and on the way back, our hotel was right on the water, and so we're walking back along, and there was these giant boulders that I was kind of climbing on. They weren't really that big. They're probably only like 3-4 feet high. And I went to jump down from one to jump up to the next one, and my foot got caught, and I fell face first into the second one, the day before shooting, and just hit the side of my face and scraped it all the way up and knocked my 4 front teeth loose up on the top.
And we thought, oh my gosh, what are we going to do?
So the next morning I woke up with, what was it? It was the executive producer, Brian Riley, and Bill Wilson, and John Pasquin, and the DP, and a couple people leaning over my bed in the hotel. And so I wake up with all these people around me just like, Mom, what's going on? And my whole face was just all swollen and cut up, and the 2 front teeth had knocked down, and my gum line was knocked up, and they were leaning over just going, oh man, how are we gonna salvage this?
So we had to design a plate for his 2 front teeth, and if you look at the movie carefully, you can see real teeth in some scenes, and these other things that don't look exactly real in other scenes.
His mother, with great foresight, had some temporary teeth made.
We had already made a mold of my mouth because I was 7 and still had all my baby teeth up front. So my mom was like, all right, we'll make a mold just so we have them, just in case. We can call them, have them FedEx. And so I had already had my bottom 2 teeth were already out, so I already had fake ones there.
And it worked, and thank goodness, because there wasn't really time to do anything else.
Yeah, it was just a big ordeal. We had to go to the dentist's office and have them start pulling all the teeth out. They got one out, and then the second one wasn't ready to fall out yet. It was still attached to the root. So they have 120 some odd kids waiting on set for one of the first really big scenes in the workshop. And I'm at the dentist trying to get this tooth pulled that won't come out. So finally show up to set, and there's still, the lady at the dental floss she was trying to pull it out with had gotten stuck up onto the root, so they couldn't cut it off either. So I come in with a neon green dental floss hanging out, and my mouth looking like ground meat. And they're just like, oh man, so we had to move some stuff around, but that's kind of why my line said, when I'm sitting on the train, well, it said off screen as opposed to on screen. Come with my mouth closed like this. That's why.